let's move forward to our next topic, and this is going to be something new. The NFL Week 3 aftermath, and these are like my 6 takeaways, my 6 top storylines, and I'm gonna be. These are like quick hitters, so you guys just be ready for that. So no, I'm not gonna be sitting up in here for 20 minutes talking about each and every one of these situations. But up first, you have the Dolphins drop 70 on the Broncos, win by 50. Are they the best in the NFL? Well, I will say this for after week 3, I'll probably say yes, they're the best in the NFL. But when you look at it in the reality of the situation, they're still not anywhere near the Eagles or the Chiefs when it comes to the consistency and the chemistry of a team. But one thing when it comes to a team being fairly talented and being fun to watch, oh yeah, they are must see TV right now. The Dolphins had 2 really tough games coming into this one, and you thought that this could possibly be, well, I thought it could possibly be a game where that they could kind of get caught slipping and wind up, getting beat by the Broncos in an opening home game and all that good stuff. Because opening home games are tough, man. Because you got these expectations now. You're coming in 2-0. You're trying to impress your fans, and still you go ahead and keep your focus on and you absolutely crush the competition. But we all know that there was a lot of mistakes made early in that game. And it's just crazy how Miami really just could not be stopped. They scored on 8 out of their 9 drives, dude. And literally the last 2 touchdowns were the Broncos even on the field? Like literally, they guys just gave up, and you could just tell that it was a long, hot day in Miami, and everybody just wanted to get back on the plane and go home. I've been there before because Miami, when you sit up there with 100-degree sun sitting on top of your head in that stadium is one of the worst stadiums in America. I've been there a few times, and I know how it totally feels. So I know how people work. But when you look at this game, 726 total yards for this team, Tua threw for 309 yards yesterday through the air. He finds himself already at 1,000 yards for the year passing. And right now, we can say that he is the early front runner for the MVP of the NFL. Like, you cannot even argue that point right now that Tua is the best quarterback in the league right now, not named Justin Herbert. Seriously, those two are actually, their rivalry started to make a whole lot of sense now. And, big shout out to the run game as well, too. They had 350 yards on the ground as well. Molcher was absolutely amazing. You had A-Chain, who was absolutely just a gem yesterday. It was just a great day. A lot of guys got their chance to really show out and show off exactly who they are. And the Dolphins are on the rise. They got a tough game coming up this week against the Bills. But at the end of the day, the Dolphins are back. And you know what? That's a really good thing for the NFL because people have to understand the Dolphins are one of the, I would say, they call them blue bloods in college. I would call the Dolphins one of the blue bloods of the NFL of the last 50 years. And everybody knows why. The only undefeated team. So, with that, let's move forward and talk about what happened in